So we're finally able to get Disney Plus out our way. Star Wars for us, the Cartoon Archives for the kids. And we discovered some other fun stuff on here too, like the actor/personality Jeff Goldblum. You'd recognize him. He's got an eccentric rediscovery for Nat Geo of everyday things we take for granted in our cultural fabric. For example, he's got an episode on denim, another episode on tattoos. My favorite was the one on coffee. And then my 5-year-old Josie and I sat down and watched his episode on ice cream. Now on that episode, we watched as he visited a Navy aircraft carrier and joined them for one of their most prized events, the Ice Cream Social. Apparently, Navy doctors figured out a long time ago that encouraging such socials would bring back happy childhood memories and boost morale out in the middle of the ocean on long deployments. And my daughter watched sailor after sailor tell Mr. Jeff Goldblum that this flavor or that flavor would bring back this past happy memory or that one. So as soon as it was over, my daughter said, "Daddy, can we go get some ice cream?" "Of course," I said. Father-daughter moment in the kitchen. So we sat right here and I got the vanilla ice cream and I drizzled some chocolate on top and we sat down and I was in the middle of my moment when I looked over and saw my daughter's expression. She would take a bite, ponder, and just have this let down look. "Do you like it okay, Josie?" "Oh yes, Daddy, it tastes good." "Daddy, what are you thinking about?" "Oh," I said, "I was thinking about when I was growing up and I was a kid, and after Sunday night service, church service, we'd go get ice cream as a family." "Huh. Daddy, all I can think about is right now." My daughter missed the fact that she was smack dab in the middle of the very kind of moment that every adult she saw eating ice cream on the screen, including her dad, wanted to be in. She wasn't having her flashback because she was living it. Instead, though, she thought she should be transported someplace else, magical. Isn't that how we tend to be? We constantly miss the gift of the moment we are in because we are too busy thinking about another moment we think might be better. One that we're trying to get to, or one that's already passed us by. Only when we're further along in our journey do we realize how great it was the moment we were just in. So many gurus make so much money off of us, trying to help us figure out how to be more present in our presence, to suck the marrow out of appreciating the moment that we are in. Why? Because that's what people further along on the timeline keep telling us that they regret the most, not being so present in the moments that have since passed them by. So how do we do it? Well, I don't have anything to sell you right now, but I could tell you what I've been relearning during this strange time that we've been living through. These weeks, I've been trying to actively practice this key thing to help me live in the moment, and that is gratitude. And not just generic gratitude. I am so grateful that this moment happened randomly. Now, I think if we don't have a creator or giver to thank, then the moment will be viewed as luck, randomness, and then we have no real meaning or purpose to give it value. But we know these have value, especially when we think back on them. No, it has to be an intentional, practiced gratitude to the giver of these moments. So at this point, I need to apologize to folks that are well studied in Scripture, because I would like to use the Message Bible for the vocabulary when it comes to this particular topic. It's found in Romans 12, verse 1, and it says it this way in the Message Bible: "Take your everyday, ordinary life, your sleeping, eating, going to work, and walking around life, and place it before God as an offering. Embracing what God does for you is the best thing you can do for Him." And then verse 3, "I'm speaking to you out of deep gratitude for all that God has given me. The only accurate way to understand or truly know ourselves is by what God is and by what He does for us. not by what we are and what we think we do for Him. That practiced shift in focus, when I get it right, has made all the difference. This has been your Daily Dose.